Hi, my name is Swarnim Khare and my country of origin is India. I am a fifth year PhD student in Asian languages and cultures at the University of Michigan. My research topic focuses on Indian prison narratives, more specifically the writings of political prisoners in English, Hindi, and Urdu. I write about how these texts chronicle the experience of incarceration for political prisoners. My research is spread across genre and across languages, and therefore, the fields of translation theory, world literature, and South Asian history are the major fields which inform my work. My perspective as an international graduate student doing area studies work at a United States institution is that given the complicated legacy and history of area studies in the US, and especially at U of M, it has been a stimulating experience to be a part of an intellectual community in my department, which is self reflexive, sorry, and deeply and thoughtfully critical of the flows of power which determine area studies scholarship. Even though we are moving away from the term area studies in academic discourse, the professors that I work with and my peers are deeply, deeply invested in challenging and critiquing the influences of the term area studies in contemporary scholarship, which is produced both within and about the specific areas that we study here. As an international student, it was very important for me to be able to ask these complex questions and find interlocutors that I have found at the University of Michigan. Uh, and that's the reason I chose the University of Michigan for my PhD. Well, let's talk about the advantages first. The advantages of studying about India from a US institution are that there is a treasure house of resources available to me, which has aided me in taking what was a very, very difficult project forward, and it has contributed to the fact that my project has really come into its own, at the university. At the same time, as a student in Asian languages and cultures, I have also become aware of the unequal distribution of academic resources in the global south and how this process needs to be, cyclical process, needs to be challenged. The university for me is a living, breathing organism which does not exist in a bubble, neither does it exist in a vacuum. And as an international student, and as international students move in and out of the body of the university, we begin to really sort of diagnose the challenges faced by scholars all over the world, especially again the global south. My international status has therefore made me acutely aware of both, uh, since I have an informed insider outsider perspective now. The COVID 19 lockdown happened a few weeks before my prelim exams. It was definitely a very, very stressful experience, and my committee was incredibly accommodating about the unforeseen adjustments that I had to make in my schedule. Um, Over the last 9 months, after I successfully wrote and passed and defended my prelim exams, I moved back. I flew back to India, and over the last 9 months, I've been in India for an extensive and immersive language study program, and the field work that I managed to do before India was hit by the second wave of COVID 19. So yeah, that's how COVID affected my PhD journey. I have been, strangely enough, able to find more time for deep work, which has led to some very, very good results in terms of successful grant applications. I have also learned that writing in the PhD does not have to be strictly academic. It does not have to be rigidly disciplined or disciplinary, or even limited to just one language. I now read and write academic prose in three different languages, and this has really, really enriched my work in surprising and unpredictable ways. And lastly, I do also definitely agree with the widely popular opinion that a lot of meetings could have been emails. But at the same time, the unexpected results of the COVID-19 lockdown have really um, hardened my, given me heart for my PhD journey. Thank you.